Hello, this is Tyler Beamer from Haywood Community College. This is an instructional video to show students how they can do factorials, permutations, and combinations in Excel. So I have an Excel file that's open here. Double click in a cell, start every function with equals. And then if we want to do a factorial, we'll do that first. Start typing in the word factorial. Excel is pretty smart. It'll give you all the functions that match that naming. So fact, F-A-C-T, is factorial. So double click and then I just have to put in the number. So if I want to find, say, 7 factorial, just put in a 7 in the parentheses, enter, and Excel will compute it. So just to keep in mind what factorial represents, factorial, if I was doing 7 factorial, it would be 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and that's what this 5040 number is. Alright, permutations. So once again, equals. Start typing in permutations, P-E-R-M. Okay, and then we want this permute. We've got 2 here. And permutation A is returns the number of permutations for a given number of objects with repetitions. So like if I had a particular problem where I was trying to figure out how many different ways I could spell the word statistics, and we did an example like that in class, you could use the permutation A. And so you would have the number for the number of letters in the word, and then the number that you're choosing, right? So those will be your 2 arguments for that. If we look at the other function, this is the one you'll probably use most often, permute. So it turns the number of permutations with the number of objects that can be selected from the total objects. So double click that. Once again, you've got the number and the number chosen. So if we had, say, 10 objects, a collection of 10 items, and we were choosing 3, I would do 10 comma 3. So in the permutation notation, that would be 10 for the N, and then the R would be 3. So 10p3 is what we're calculating here. Enter, and we get 720 different ways to arrange those with the permutation. Keep in mind with permutation, order matters, right? So the order in which that permutation is prescribed matters for each different way that I'm ordering that collection of objects. So like 1, 2, 3 is a different ordering than 2, 3, 1, even though the numbers are the same. Right? If I change the ordering around, that gives me another grouping. That's what a permutation describes. Combination. I can start typing in combination, and I want C-O-M-B-I-N, the first one. Double click. Okay. And once again, number is the value of N. Number chosen is R. So if I did 10 comma 3, alright, so if I had 10 items and I was choosing 3 of them in a combination, that's how that would look. Enter, and that's only equal to 120, right? Remember, combination, the order does not matter. So for example, 1, 2, 3 and 2, 1, 3 would be counted as the same grouping, right? Because those objects are the same, the way the objects are ordered doesn't matter in a combination. So keep that in mind when you're working with these permutations and combination problems. So I showed you guys how to do this in class on the graphing calculator with factorials, with permutations, and with combinations. You can also do these on Excel. So if you don't have a graphing calculator, feel free to use Excel to help you out here. Alright, have a great day.